Hey everybody, it's Sin here, and I just wanted to make this video on 5 mistakes that I see players making in Fortnite Battle Royale. Whether you're a new player, an experienced player, hopefully these tips can help you to improve your game and get you even closer to Victory Royale. Now these are tips that I took from my personal experience as a player, from watching myself make these mistakes, watching my squad mates make these mistakes, and just taking from each one and learning from them. So I'm going to go over these and try to show as many video examples as possible and walk you through the mistakes that are being made. So let's jump into it. Alright guys, so the first thing that I wanted to cover would be landing on roofs. So as you can see, the guy who landed on the same building as me, he went to the roof. So he's going to be chopping down looking for a chest. I'm going in here and grabbing a shotgun. Why? Because a shotgun is going to be a lot better close range than the AR. So we're at retail, it's pretty high population. I went and grabbed my shotgun. I heard him outside because he jumped down, and I went out there and just blasted him a few times. He had the AR, he didn't stand a chance. Now if he had a shotgun with my aim on that kill, I probably would have gotten killed. So I can't stress it enough, guys. When you land high population areas, go for the bottom floors. So mistake number 2 on our list is going to be not building at all. Now this is a huge issue for a lot of new players because they've played maybe other BR games or other first-person shooter games, and there hasn't really been any with a building system like Fortnite. So a lot of players will get shot and they'll just run to cover, and they're not used to building their own structure, making their own cover. So the first thing that I can tip to you guys is when you get shot at, especially out in the open, mid-game, late game, build first. Don't figure out where they are. Don't look for where the shots are. Build, make your spot, and then figure out where the shots are coming from, because the guy might be lining up for a second shot while you're trying to figure out where he is, and that's just enough time to kill you. Especially in solos where bolts do enough damage to eliminate you in one shot. Now for an example of this, I had a good one here at Tilted Towers, and I saw a guy building up there and I knew he was going to make his way towards me. So I started backing up looking for cover, and he hits me. And I have building material, as you can see, but for some reason I decided to just use the hunting rifle and not build, so I died. Alright guys, so mistake number 3, and probably the most important that I feel is on this list, is standing still. Now this really applies to late game situations, whether it be duos or squads, and really applies to solos. So if you're standing still and you get shot by a sniper rifle in a solo, especially a gold bolt, you're probably going to instantly get eliminated. So you want to avoid that at all costs. So my best tip, guys, is to stay mobile. And here's a perfect mistake that I made right here, is I'm sitting here trying to fire on this guy, and then I stand still and get shot in the head. So luckily I did get revived later, but simple things like this can end your game, mess it up for your whole squad, and you're just going to run through supplies even if you get picked up. So guys, stay mobile. Don't stand still, especially in the late game and solos, and do whatever you can to make yourself a harder target to hit. Alright, so mistake number 4 is going to be blindly running for your loot. Now there are a few situations where this is safe and you don't really have much to worry about, but better safe than sorry. I would highly recommend double checking before you just run into a loot pile, because say you're with a squad and you guys just fought with another squad for a while, and yeah, you might have cleared them, but all those gunshots were probably heard by somebody else, so that next squad is probably on their way to come kill you guys. So if you're out in the open looting all that stuff and you don't have any cover to keep you concealed, they're just going to shoot you. You're probably going to be low health still, and it's easy kill for them. So in a solo situation, for example, I'm in retail, I see some loot over here, so I start running towards it. And it's like 50 alive. I don't really think there's anyone left, but little do you know, there comes a guy and he shoots me dead. Now that was not the most intelligent play on my part, but definitely avoid just blindly running for loot, guys. It's not smart. It's going to get you killed a lot, and just play it safe. Build around it, or just double check your area first. So our 5th and final mistake, at least for this video, is going to be spending too much time looting. Now this can set you up for a ton of problems later in the game, and I really would recommend making sure that you pay attention to that timer next to the amount of players alive under your minimap, so that you know when the zone is going to close. Because you don't want to get caught in the storm, you don't want to take unnecessary damage, especially if you don't have a med kit where you can't bring your health back over 75. So make sure that you're leaving wherever you were looting initially in a timely manner, and set yourself up for better positioning, because if you're running from the zone the entire time, there's going to be so many issues. So make sure that you are constantly paying attention to where the zone's moving and where you can position yourself to make sure that you have the best advantage. So that'll about do it, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in and checking the video out. If I helped you out, definitely leave a like. If you want to see another installment of this video in the future, I do plan on making another one. Definitely hit the subscribe button. And until then, I'll see you all next time. Appreciate it.